Y'all. Voyage of the Rock Aliens is a freaking hoot and a fucking half. It is it particularly well made?
I have everything under control.
That's an overrated quality for movies, if we're being honest. Are Pia Zadora's dead eyes a constant challenge to get past when trying to empathize with her morally questionable character? It's an acquired taste. Are the songs all total fucking bops? Hell yeah, they are. But we're not gonna listen to them because Sony is copyright claim happy. So just trust me. They be bops.
You didn't hear a word I said.
What?
So what's the deal here? I had never seen Voyage of the Rock Aliens or When the Rain Begins to Fall, as the opening title states. Oh shit, did you fucking see that? Rewind, fuckity rewind. That's so rad.
Bury your face.
Okay, so yeah, Voyage of the Rock Aliens is literally about rock aliens, specifically aliens that might be robots, but are also put into cryosleep by being transformed into action figures that are stored in a refrigerator during their long journey through space to find more rock aliens, I guess? It's a little unclear, but basically they are searching for other planets that rock. They don't like fucking classical dance bullshit. They don't like Fraggle Rock or whatever. They like rock and roll. And I think one element right off the bat that really confuses that plot, which really should be pretty straightforward considering the rest of the film, is this sequence in which Pia Zadora and Jermaine Jackson perform the insanely catchy song When the Rain Begins to Fall on a planet that is some sort of Italian Mad Max ripoff, I guess. Again, it's a little befuddling. It looks kind of like Lucio Fulci's Warriors of the Year 2072? Yeah. Again, it's a little befuddling, but basically this whole sequence was inserted to get the song into the film earlier, so they inserted the music video starring Pia Zadora and Jermaine Jackson, and the idea is that this is just one of those planets that the rock aliens are spying on and pass for reasons. It seems like it rocks pretty hard, and it is very confusing that Pia Zadora plays two completely different characters on two different planets. But, and I'm not sure why, I'm not sure why this would be a planet they would pass over, considering it's obviously chock full of rock and roll. It's not very well thought out, but it is a fuckity rad. Unfortunately, and this is one of the film's only real flaws, the rest of the film is not nearly as cool as this opening. It's still great, don't get me wrong, but basically what we get is that tried and true 80s nostalgia for the 50s. It does more or less work on account of this being a send-up of 50s sci-fi and monster movies. In fact, it didn't even start off as a musical, but the script by James Guaraldi was retrofitted to become one by the producers. I can't say the music entirely works with the 50s aesthetic, but at the same time, the contrast it provides makes for one hell of a show. The actual plot deals with the aforementioned rock aliens, played by the electronic group Rema, even the group members say it differently, who, as I learned on the other doc on the disc, originated as a Christian rock band, which, amazing. They're on their journey to find like-minded rock enthusiasts and come upon Earth, where they land in this small town of Spielberg. Yeah, you get it. It's here that there's a huge pollution problem, a tentacle monster in the lake, a nearby mental asylum with very poor security, and a whole lot of 30-something teens who like to party and make music while also being generally bad people. Except for Diane. She's the best. Also, Ruth Gordon's the sheriff. It's a madhouse.
Those aliens sure are clever, but they ain't gonna fool this lawman.
Hellraiser Inferno and Nightbreed star Craig Schaefer, Schaefer? Who gives a fuck? Plays Frankie, the music manager and exotic pet enthusiast of the town.
I decide who sings with the band around here. You got it?
While Pia Zadora plays Dee Dee, his girlfriend who has a bit of a problem being, a slut.
I'll see you later.
They all meet and interact with the rock aliens in more or less human fashion while consistently at risk of catching fire due to the incredible amount of hair product needed for their dapper dudes. Hilarity ensues. Other rhymes. So you might be asking, why is this such a great film? Seems like a piece of shit. Well, first off, watch your fucking mouth. But secondly, like most So Bad It's Good movies, Voyage of the Rock Aliens is kind of a perfect confluence of elements. It's a total 80s time capsule for one thing, with nearly every musical number looking like or outright being a music video. It has some bonkers casting, including a perfect use of Michael Berryman.
Hello.
Shut up, or I'll kill you.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
Yes. I was just on my way out.
It features a rough approximation of the Bill and Ted phone booth gag years before that film, and a Scientology gag.
Maybe he's into Scientology or something.
It has an advanced alien species acting like goddamn cavemen anytime they encounter a new technology or, hair. And they're all basically sentient blow-up dolls. The film uses that flat human-sized printout gag twice, by the way. And the whole film looks very cheap in both big and little ways, like the perfectly named local teen hangout has a dirty floor that, you know, in any major production would have been cleaned in between shots. You can see the Velcro on this tearaway shirt. There's the way Pia's bizarre super scrunchie doesn't quite fit with her haircut, the generally low-rent look to all the effects gags. Just look at this tentacle. None of this is bad, though. Perhaps it's not the A-list Hollywood way to do it, but what some might look at as a weakness, I think makes Voyage of the Rock Aliens a unique convergence of 80s excess, camp nonsense, and low-budget rigor. Also, it was directed by James Fargo, the same dude who directed The Enforcer, Every Which Way But Loose, and, the Chuck Norris vehicle Forced Vengeance. Okay, maybe his career didn't take the path he'd originally anticipated, but still, this guy directed a fucking Dirty Harry movie. And you're gonna fucking remember that too, because he's gonna put a fucking picture of Clint Eastwood in it, and Ruth Gordon's gonna wanna fuck it. So yeah, as I mentioned, there are 2 docs on this disc, the 40-minute one with some producers, the director and actor. I guess I could actually, I don't remember, does it say everyone that's in this? It features, you got Michael Berryman, executive producer Max Keller, producer Michelin Keller? Is Michelin a name? Wardrobe assistant Donzale Abernathy, co-screenwriter and co-producer Charles Hairston, special effects artist Dwight Roberts, and miniatures artist Anton Tremblay. Boom. And then there's also the 48-minute Rama reunion doc. I have some issues with both of them, but I'd say that they're still pretty solid pieces and give a lot of information and context, especially about Rama, a band you've probably never even heard of. But after watching Voyage of the Rock Aliens, man, you're not likely to forget them.
We had the world in the palm of our hand, then we turned around and dropped it.
Seems a pity to wake them.
This is a great release. I really like this slipcover. It's really rad. It's very, it doesn't exactly capture the film. There's not a giant robot with penis fingers, but I mean, you know, it gets the silliness across. The back actually is fairly accurate. And if you open that sucker up, you get, well, I already have it flipped, but you also get this alternate artwork.
Am I speaking to the widow of John S. Lamont?
You must be mistaken. I'm not a widow.
The hell you're not.
And yeah, that's it. Voyage of the Rock Aliens. I fucking love it. It's one of my new favorite movies from Vinegar Syndrome. I know I didn't delve too deeply into it, but it's not really a deep movie. It's just pure 80s bullshit. And you know what? I enjoy some pure 80s bullshit. Go watch a movie.